eternity. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as a rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening run, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our Father sighed. We have come to the place that with tears have been watered. We have come treading the path through the blood of the slaughter, out from the gloomy past till now we stand at last, out from the place from which our Father sighed, has sighed.
This is a great time to celebrate excellence. This is a great time to defy all negative press, news media, and social media that you might have heard about African American students. Let us say amen with a clap, please. We want to thank you for coming out. It's always a pleasure to see our student supporters. We really appreciate you so much. And we know some are coming in a little later because some of you are just getting off work and you're in that 5 o'clock Atlanta City traffic. We understand. At this time, we would like to bring to you our leader, our fierce leader, our nationally acclaimed, well-known leader, who has taken this department, each department and the entire School of Education from one place to higher heights. And we're with him soaring as high as Stone Mountain even. Just want you to know that he's no ordinary person in our eyes. We think of him as our leader, our soldier for justice for our department. He argues for all of our departments. He argues for money for our School of Ed to do some of the magnificent things that we are doing. And I hope your student is sharing these wonderful things with you. We are so proud to have a leader that lets us spread our wings, because some of the things we bring to him, he's like, what? And he said, okay, let's see how that's gonna go. And it always comes out magnificent. So we thank him for the support that he gives to us financially and spiritually and educationally for this event. At this time, I would like to present to you not only my supervisor, my colleague, my classmate, Dr. J. Fidel Turner, who will bring us greetings.
Thank you, Dr. Giddings. I will remember all of that when it comes time for pay increases. That was really, really nice, and Dr. Giddings is correct. We were classmates, and so we remember when we had these induction ceremonies. They were not quite this elaborate, but just as meaningful, but not quite this elaborate. I think we've taken it to a whole nother level now here in the School of Education. I want to thank the chair and the co-chair, Dr. Terrell and Dr. Giddings, for planning such a beautiful event for us this evening. I'm going to keep my remarks brief because we have some business to take care of today, and that's to induct you all into your respective honor societies and recognize those students for your academic accomplishments. But I have my prepared remarks here, and I'm going to follow them. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the School of Education's annual Honor Society and Dean's List induction ceremony here at the illustrious, as you all like to call it, the illustrious Clark Atlanta University. I am Dr. J. Fidel Turner, Dean of the School of Education. I'm also an alum of Clark Atlanta University, and I'm a member of every one of these honor societies here. So you'll be joining the brotherhood and sisterhood of these wonderful honor societies. This evening, we will be celebrating and welcoming 79 new members into 3 honor societies. Yes, Sigma Iota International Counseling Honor Society, Phi Delta Kappa Education Honor Society, and Kappa Delta Pi International Honor Society in Education. We will also be celebrating 48 undergraduate students that have been named to the Dean's List. That's a good list, the Dean's List, for earning a minimum of a 3.25 GPA for 12 credit hours during an academic term or semester with no grade below C, no incompletes, and no course withdrawals. Those are the requirements. Dr. Rescue made sure that I had the full requirements for Dean's List status. We will also be celebrating 131 master's and doctoral students, 131 master's and doctoral students who have earned a perfect 4.0 cumulative GPA at the close of the fall 2024 semester. I believe special congratulations is in order. Will the parents and family members and supporters of our students please stand? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. A special thank you and congratulations, and you may be seated. A special thank you and congratulations to the parents, families, and supporters of these remarkable young people. Your unconditional love, guidance, support, encouragement, and prayers, yes, I know prayers do make a difference, throughout the years is a big reason why your sons and daughters are here tonight. And I can speak from personal experience having a son that's a freshman over at Morehouse College. It takes a lot of prayer to get your children to this place. So thank you for being here and supporting our wonderful scholars. Students, my dear School of Education students, your hard work and dedication to excellence has definitely paid off. Your hard work, determination, and resilience have brought you here, and you should be incredibly proud of your achievements. Also, I want to say thank you to our dedicated faculty, administrators, and staff for their contributions and unwavering dedication to our students. Will our faculty and staff that are here please stand? Faculty, School of Education faculty and staff. Thank you for your unwavering dedication to our students. I would like to recognize some other very important and supportive colleagues and members of the Clark University family. Yes, we are a family. From the Office of the Provost, Dr. Charlene Gilbert will be joining us. She's in flight back to Atlanta. She should be here in the next 30 to 40 minutes. Dr. Calvin Brown is here. He's an honorary member of School of Education. He's the Associate Provost and also Chief of Staff of the Provost Office. He's been walking with us since I started as a dean on a regular basis in terms of helping us to make sure that we stay accredited. So thank you, Dr. Brown, for being here. Office of the Dean Staff, Associate Dean, Dr. Daniel Rescue is here. I believe Dr. Joette Wesley is here, the Assistant Dean for Partnerships and Certification. Dr. Joette Wesley, Ms. Bettina DeBerry, I believe she's somewhere here as well. She's Special Assistant to the Dean. Ms. DeBerry. Ms. Daliette Roy, I believe she's here as well. Thank you, Ms. Roy. Office of the Registrar, I think there's some Office of the Registrar staff here. Please stand if you are here. A special thank you to the Ceremony Planning Committee, Dr. Doris Terrell, the chair, Dr. Crystal Giddings, co-chair, Dr. Chika Akua, Mrs. Denise Barnes, Dr. Valerie Bennett. Dr. Bennett actually designed the banners that you see in front of us today, and she actually made them. So special thank you to Dr. Valerie Bennett. This is the first time we've had this here, so we thank you for making this happen. This is a historic moment for the School of Education. Mrs. Gail Berry, Dr. Christian Douglas, Ms. Tamika Goss, Dr. Tawanda Harris, Dr. Leonisa Johnson, our newest member of our staff, Ms. Jayla McCall, who's also part of the committee, and Dr. Annette Teasdale, who could not be with us this evening. If there are any School of Education alumni in the room, would you please stand and be recognized? Alumni, School of Education. Thank you for being here. And this group, I know they're excited to be at this point. You're almost at the finish line, but our class of 2025, would you please stand and be recognized? I'm going to stop there, and we have some business to take care of in terms of formally inducting you into these wonderful honor societies. But as a dean, you know, the proudest moment is when you're able to recognize your students I don't get to see you all every day. I see your names almost every day because I'm reading over enrollment reports, I'm looking over assessment reports, I'm looking at attendance, I'm reviewing scholarship applications and those kinds of things. So I don't get to see you every day. So it's wonderful to have this opportunity to celebrate you in person today. We also have people joining us, our students joining us live stream as well. Let's give a round of applause for our online students who are also joining us via live stream. There are over 100 students that are joining us live stream today as well. We did send the link out, so if your families cannot join us in person, they can certainly join us virtually as well this evening. So I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to turn it back over to our chair and co-chair of the ceremony, Dr. Terrell and Dr. Giddings. But thank you all.
Good evening. I am just so full, just if I've had a Coca-Cola, and that is my favorite. I am so proud to see all of family that's present, family that's online, family that's using their cell phone. Listen, this is great, and right where we are now, as you were coming in the door, when I said, you look fabulous. You make me feel great. You are just what we need to carry on for our new generation. And I tell you, from preschool to administrators, you are here. We're looking forward. You know, I'm getting younger and younger, and I'll maybe have my great-grandkids tell me what's going on. But I am so proud. And one thing that I would like to say, you are holding your candles, and for us to be in this place, in this space, and to have our leaders that we have here at Clark Atlanta University and in the School of Education. I know you heard the term to say the wind. Have you ever been outside and go, what's that? That's the wind. Okay, we have people in this room that is the wind beneath your wings. Can you raise your arm up? Can you feel it? This is who we are, and you are moving forward to keep the wind moving. And as you walk down and start raining and you feel the wind, you say, oh, that's Panther. That's CAU. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Valerie Bennett, and I'm the Program Director for Graduate Teacher Education in the School of Education in the Department of Curriculum and Instruction. And before we get ready for the induction for Kappa Delta Pi, I'm going to ask the co-advisor. I'm one of the co-advisors for Kappa Delta Pi. I'm going to ask Dr. Christian Douglas to come up. We are co-advisors for this incredible honor society. Let's give him a hand as he comes up. I also invite our president, the incredible Kayla Hayes, as well as Chelsea Twom. Okay, they're going to assist in this incredible ceremony. Okay. Congratulations and welcome to your new KDP community. We are excited for you to become a member of Kappa Delta Pi, the premier national professional association and honor society for educators.
As we gather today to initiate you as a new member of KDP, we celebrate your success as an educator who strives for teaching excellence. You are joining a vibrant community of educators powered by educators who understand you, support you, inspire, and empower you at every stage of your career.
Now let's begin our official member initiation ceremony. Can I have all candidates of Kappa Delta Pi to please stand? Please leave your white tea lights in the chairs and join us on this side. I would like for all seniors, you can come on up please, and all seniors, just line up here please, and all seniors to come to the end of the line. So just come here, you can just gather, but all seniors be at the end. If you're graduating, I'll say it this way, if you are graduating in the spring of 2025 or in the summer of 2025, we're gonna have the seniors gonna be at the end and sophomores, juniors to line up here. You can come up a little closer. Kappa Delta Pi. They're figuring it out, you guys. Okay, only the new inductees, only the new inductees. No, you're a senior. It's okay, that's fine. We're excited about Kappa Delta Pi, can't you tell? We have an incredible group. You are building upon a strong historical foundation in education as you become an integral part of the present and future of KDP. Okay, Caleb? Okay.
It is with great honor that I present these candidates who will embrace and exemplify the mission and values of KDP as their own. Our first core value is community. As members of KDP, we are part of a united network of educators connected both in person and online. You belong here. Do you accept the membership value of community? If so, please respond, I do. Perfect.
The second core value is belonging. This community is a welcoming and inclusive space where every member's voice is cherished and diversity is celebrated. You are safe, accepted, and empowered to contribute your unique perspectives. We are your people. Do you accept the membership value of belonging? If so, please respond, I do.
Our third core value is leadership. We are catalysts for positive change, using our influence as members to inspire and guide others with integrity. We are lifelong learners dedicated to developing the next generation and the future of our profession. We are powerful together. Do you accept the membership value of leadership? If so, please respond, I do.
Our fourth core value is celebration. We honor members' achievements and milestones through joyful recognition. We celebrate and advance the art of teaching excellence through awards, ceremonies, and fun-filled memorable experiences. We uplift one another. Do you accept the membership value of celebration? If so, please respond, I do. Now we will light a candle to celebrate the present. We're going to call you forward. You're going to get a candle which you will twist and light. You will get your certificate, your stole, pen, and for our seniors, they will also get their cords. They really want the cords. So let's begin. Have you assist with giving a light, stole, and then pen. You can give them their pen, Dean Turner. Okay. Let's call up LaWanda Pearson. We now call up Darian Stevens. Yeah, place it on them, please. Okay. We call Loretta Spires. Edward Rosser. Yes. Tiana Parther, come on down. Next, Cameron Morris. Juanice Lane, did I say that correctly? Johnnice, I want to say it correctly. Johnnice Lane. Next, we call forth R.L. Johnson III. Angela Yana Henry. We now call forth Keith Green. He may not be here today. Ishia, if I mispronounce, I'm so sorry. Ishia Flowers. What is the correct pronunciation? Ishia Flowers. I want to say that. We now call forth Karen Durr. And now we call forth Fran Carter. Now, for the seniors, they will get all of the items, including their cords. We call Gamal Ellison. We now call for Sheila Tinney. And we will call Gail Berry. She is our coordinator for our freshmen and so much more. And she will be earning her doctorate in higher ed leadership. So we are super proud of our very own, soon-to-be Dr. Gail Berry. We now call forth another senior, Tony Curry. And another incredible senior, Lugenia Purnell. Our next senior, Nautica Chanel Williams. And we have our last senior we are honoring today, Joni Moody Buffalo. Hopefully I said that correctly. All right. Join us in congratulating our brand new inductees into Kappa Delta Pi. Okay, that's it. Oh, no. We have another person we are going to be honoring today, and that is our very own Dean Turner. All right, I think we're going to take a group picture. For the seniors, you'll get your honor cords at the hooding ceremony. All right. But we do have stoles for you, okay? We got you. You may now go back to your seats. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I am Leonisa Johnson, and I am one of the co-advisors for the Sigma Iota International Counseling Honor Society. This is an honor society that focuses on inducting and celebrating the professionalism and the recognition of professional counselors. We are an organization that was established in January 1985. And one exciting note, the chapter here at Clark Atlanta University, one of our founding members was our own dean, Dr. J. Fidel Turner. We have wonderful students in our program, and I always like to remind students that induction into this honor society is an ongoing professional recognition, and so even beyond your graduation, you will still be members and able to be engaged in the profession and have this as something that counselors internationally would recognize as a true honor. And so with that, I am proud to invite our current president, Ms. Olivia Venn, and vice president, Ms. Adenike Cotton, up to help facilitate the induction portion of this program.
Good evening for about the 5th time of tonight. It is my esteemed pleasure to hold initiation, also called induction, for our Counselor Education's International Honor Society's newest members.
Candidates' applications have been reviewed and acted on favorably by the International Office of Chi Sigma Iota and the Executive Committee of this chapter. Candidates, as your name is called, please step forward and line up starting at the end of this table. Please present these candidates as worthy of membership in this chapter, the International Honor Society. Julia Brady. Precious Bryant. Hassan Coleman. Karen Durr. Caitlin Edwards. Brianne Elliott. Shamika Felder. Ishaya Flowers. Gabrielle Grace. Asia Grimes. Angeliana Henry. Brianna Jacobs. Jezelyn Jackson. Janice Lane. Marima Mignon. Maya Merriweather. Jasmine Montfort. Monica Morris. Samir Newland. Shayla Salisbury. Shar Samuels. Brooke Williams. Desiree Wright. And Quinteria Woods.
Membership in this society will have a special meaning to each of you. The common meaning, however, will be the same. You all are dedicating your life and yourselves to continuing excellence in both scholarship and counseling practice. As such, you ascribe to high standards of performance in all that you do. On this occasion, you are asked to publicly declare your commitment to striving for high standards of scholarship and clinical practice. If you all accept the rights and responsibilities of membership embodied in the bylaws of the society, please answer, I will.
Further, are you willing to continue encouraging excellence in the professional settings in which you work? If so, please answer, I am. Finally, are you willing to support and encourage the members and activities of this chapter and society through personal involvement in their professional programs? If so, please answer, I will.
At this time, please put your candle in your right hand and your certificate in your left hand and repeat these words. I am glad and proud to be a member of Chi Sigma Iota. I will renew my membership each year, complete the designated community projects, and be a light of hope to all. Congratulations, and welcome to Gamma Alpha Upsilon chapter of Chi Sigma Iota. Special round of applause for our seniors graduating within Chi Sigma Iota as well.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Chika Akua, and I am representing Phi Delta Kappa. But before I tell you about Phi Delta Kappa, I'd like to tell you that 20 years ago, I was inducted into Chi Sigma Iota, 22 years ago, actually, at the encouragement of my professor and my advisor, who is now our dean, Dr. J. Fidel Turner. Would you please give him a round of applause? And I wasn't going to be a part of the ceremony, but he said, this is very important. You've earned this. And he said this to me and several other students who had earned the right GPA to be in it and had demonstrated excellence. And so I say that to say that this evening and this event is no small deal. If you understand, please say Ashe. And that leads me to recognizing Phi Delta Kappa. Phi Delta Kappa is an honor society that is based in educational leadership. And right now in our nation, there is a deep and dire need for effective leadership. Ashe? In our schools, in our colleges, in our universities, in our states, regions, and at the federal level. And you and I have been very significantly sent and called by the Most High and our ancestors to uphold the highest standards of excellence in leadership. Ashe? Social justice, engagement, excellence, and results are the four pillars that encompass what it means to be a part of Phi Delta Kappa. And these are the types of qualities that we must demonstrate in everything that we do. Phi Delta Kappa was established in 1906 with the mission to support teachers and educational leaders and engage educators to strengthen education for every child. And we are called to this level of leadership at a time when rights and privileges that our ancestors fought for are currently being stripped from us. Ashe? And so to be inducted into Phi Delta Kappa is no small thing. You earned it through your scholarship, earning at least a 3.5 GPA, and we're here to celebrate you this evening. And so I'm going to ask our Vice President, Derek Mosley, to join me up here as we call forth the recipients. And when I call your name, if you would come forward, And if I mispronounce your name, please charge it to my head and not to my heart. Joni Buffalo. Yes, please clap for them the way that you would like for others to clap for you. Shamir Bufford. Sheila Tenney. Robert Johnson. Corvell Anderson. Anna Smith. Brittany McGee. And we know some of our recipients are watching online and may not be here in person. There's Brittany. Brittany, yes. Yusuf Muhammad. LaWanda Pearson. Crystal James. Stanley Rogers, who recently successfully defended his doctoral dissertation, soon to be Dr. Stanley Rogers. Renee Leonard. Lakeisha Burke Sanders. I don't think she's here. Brandy Reese. I don't think she's here. Edward Rosser. Keith Green. I think Keith is here. Eugenia Purnell. Donna Newsom. Tori Edwards. Marielle Dunbar. I think she's here. Paul Larkin. Lynette Woodson. And this is soon to be Dr. Paul Larkin, who also successfully defended his doctoral dissertation. Rashad Ramsey. Joni Buffalo. And Jennifer McCrary. All right, if you will hold your certificate up as we do our induction pledge. Repeat after me, please. I pledge to uphold the pillars of Phi Delta Kappa. I'm going to make a series of statements, and at the end of those statements, I would like for you to say, I will. If you will uphold the pillar of social justice, a light that is shining bright in America and abroad that many are trying to extinguish today, if you will uphold the light of social justice and act courageously and speak knowledgeably and walk with integrity, please say, I will. The second pillar is engagement. If you will engage both the community and the academy, the lost, the least, and the left behind, and engage them so that they too can be empowered to achieve and live the American dream, please say, I will. The third pillar is excellence. Dr. Asa Hilliard reminded us that we must have excellence without excuses. Ashe? And our dean, Dr. Turner, says that all things must be executed with excellence. Ashe? If you will do all things in excellence, knowing that you are representing your Creator, representing your ancestors, and representing your elders, representing this institution, your family, your community, and this organization, please say, I will. And the last pillar is results. We are in need of leaders who know how to meet needs and solve problems in our communities. We are in need of leaders who know how to get results. We are in need of leaders who will push on and press on and persevere with grit and tenacity until the job is done, to meet the needs of the children in our communities and in all communities. If you are committed to getting results, please say, I will. And with that, we welcome you to Phi Delta Kappa. Would you please give our honorees a round of applause? All right, I think we need to come forward for a picture here. Do a little bit of the introduction. And I'll also mention everyone else's name. Okay. Okay, this segment of the program is where we're going to recognize our Dean's List students as well as our graduate students who've earned a 4.0. We discovered that there were some names that were inadvertently left off of the list, and so we're going to reprint the program with those names on the list, and you will receive a new updated program for those of you who want to share those programs with your families. We know how important this is to you, but your names will be called, and we made accommodations for that just in case that happened. Always prepared and walk in excellence. And so we're going to start. I'm going to have Dr. Joette Wesley who's going to read the names out, and I'm going to be the person who, and Dr. Seabury is going to be assisting me with the distribution of the Dean's List. So let's give our Dean's List students a round of applause. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Dr. Wesley, who is also an alum of Clark Atlanta, a two-time alum of Clark Atlanta University. She received her master's and then she received her doctorate with us, and she's now the assistant dean for certification and partnerships. So those of you who are seeking certification, you know how important this is. So thank you, Dr. Wesley.
All right. Ariana Anderson. Lauren Bailey. Treasure Bell. Leilani Bridges. Lauren Briscoe. Journey Delarue. Kaylin Denmark. Jarrell Dummerville. Madison Duncan. Zaire Franklin. Shira Gamble, Veronica Gordon, Claudacia Harris, Serenity Harris, Kayla Hayes, Kaden Holland, Jason Jenkins, Kaylee Johnson, Wanye Johnson, Tiari Jones, Takia Jones, Nyla Jones Burnett, Anthony King, Kia Larkin, Darika Leggett, Andrew Leonard, Lene Lewis, Maya Littlejohn, Tiara Lusain, Jada McElvin, Anaya Payne, Latanya Porter, Jashanti Pugh, Zaria Reese, Jasmine Roberts, Ryan Sanders, Desiree Shepard, Destiny Singleton, Victoria Smiley, Journey Smith, Madison Spells, Jemiah Taylor, Chastity Thomas, Chelsea Chum, Demarlin Wadley, Kennedy Williams, Nautica Williams, and Isla Wood. Let's give everybody another round of applause for making the Dean's List. As soon as we take one group photo, then we'll go on to the graduate student honor roll. That's it. Take a picture. Next. Group picture. Congratulations. All right. Graduate student honor roll. These graduate students obtained a 4.0 in the fall of 2024. This is a great accomplishment. So we do have some online students because we have online programs, right? So everybody's name that is listed will be called because they deserve this honor, whether they are in the building or not, right? Amen. All right. Erica Ankrum, Errol Arnold, Ebony Bailey, Andrea Ballard, Keisha Batusi, Raquel Bean, Gail Berry, Christopher Bigby, Judaisha Blaylock, Erica Bover Leon, Desmond Bright Davies, Deshane Brown, no, he's here. Okay. Precious Bryant, Joanne Buffalo, John. Okay. It's a lot. You want them to come down some more? You can go on there. Okay, Joanne Buffalo, okay. Shamir Buford, Kanae Carpenter, Jamira Carper, Fran Carter, Rawa Cassell, Carlos Copeland, Brenton Cox, Adinke Cotton, Kennedy Curry, Alexis Daniel, Rodney Davis, Lawrence Delaney, Kendall Denos, Karen Durr, Denisha Dixon, Maral Dunbar, Kayla Easley, Caitlin Edwards, Odette Edwards, Tori Edwards, Jamila Elamin, Gamal Ellison, Taylor Etherton, Natasha Faison, Shamika Felder, Ashaya Flowers, Erica Foote, Portia Gamage, Corey Gillis, Ashley Glover, Gabrielle Grace, Keith Green, Lauren Green, Asia Grimes, Omani Guy, Sharonda Haley, Sarah Hall, Felicia Hammonds, Derek Hearn, Tiffany Henderson, Angiana Henry, Victor Hickson, Benjamin Emley, Jeslyn Jackson, Brianna Jacobs, Autumn Medarius, Ciasia Johnson, Courtney Johnson, Jacqueline Johnson, Dominique Jones, Shauna Jordan, Erica Kelly, Alan Kendrick, Daviana Kirkland, Paul Larkin, Beatrice Leonard, Stephanie Long, Pamela Lyons, Morema Magnan, Camille Matthews, Courtney Mathis, Ramel Carter, Jennifer McCrary, Asia McAfee, Jorvis McGee, Kamalita McLeod, Lanisha McNeil, Maya Merriweather, Keith Milner, Jasmine Moffitt, Jasmine Montfort, Monica Morris, Nia Muhammad, Yusuf Muhammad, Donna Newsom, Kara Nichols, Samir Newland, Yewande Ogubayi, Lindsay Orland, Jordan Owens, Tiana Parther, Rashonda Phillips Clark, Jocelyn Pickens, Anastasia Pierre, Gabrielle Pinckney, Nairo Ragsdale, Melanie Rothert, Xavier Raymond, Starletta Rhett Henry, Geraldine Rivers, Tyler Robertson, Tamara Robinson, Edward Rosser, Gail Russell, Kyrie Ruffin, Shayla Salisbury, Shar Samuels, Marlon Scott, Shirley Sepulveda, Parisha Jafari, Kenneth Smith, Annette Songarath, Ethan Sorcerer, Darian Stevens, Sheila Tenney, Sherry Tillman, Kayla Treywick, Portia Tewitt, Jacinta Turner, Olivia Venn, Raven Viscardano, Charmaine Ward Milner, Denise Wesley, Alicia Williams, Brooke Williams, Joy Williams, John Wilson, Kyra Wilson, Quinteria Woods, and Desiree Wright. Let's give these 4.0 students a round of applause. Give us a few moments to just take the group photo. Might want to get close, miss. Go ahead. It don't matter. We can't read that from the TV. Okay, we're gonna fix you though. We got you. Dean is on by stuff here, right? So it'll get it right.
I think our scholars deserve another round of applause. You know, making the dean's list or earning a 4.0 while you're trying to take care of yourselves, you're balancing that with jobs. Some of you have jobs, along with taking care perhaps of children and your parents. Some of you are taking care of your parents and your children. That's a lot. And so to earn a GPA of this magnitude while you're trying to balance all of that, some of you are traveling long distances to come to Clark Atlanta. Some of you are with us virtually, and you have jobs that require you to travel. I do that because you come by my office and you tell me these kinds of things. Some of you are dealing with a lot of other issues and challenges, so God is good. And so I'm just extremely proud. Our faculty are elated when we're able to award a student with an A grade. It makes our lives a whole lot easier when you're doing well. And so this is just a proud moment. They call it the Dean's List for a reason. And so I'm just extremely proud. I want to see all of you continue to do well in all of your walks, whether it's your academic walk, your professional walk, or your walk with your family, because this means a whole lot to them as well. You're here on God's grace, and you're here You're walking in the legacy of your family as well, so we don't take that lightly. So congratulations to all of you again. There are a couple of other special announcements I'd like to make before we conclude this evening. We're right on schedule, actually. But there's some other students who've made some major accomplishments that deserve recognition as well. We have a number of students who've successfully passed. It's an exam called the GACE. It's called the Georgia Assessment for the Certification of Educators. And these students have passed all sections of the GACE. That means they are prepared to become certified educators or counselors or leaders. And so I want these students to stand and be recognized. Ebony Bailey, Judasia Blaylock, please stand. Robin Clayton, Jayla Collins, Brenton Cox, Rodney Davis, Corey Gillis, Autumn Jelaine Medeiros, Wani Johnson, Erica Kelly, Nia Muhammad, Bridget Petaway, Precious Bryant, Nairo Ragsdale, Colleen Reddick, Amaya Sutherland, Kyra Wilson, and Ayala Wood. Congratulations on this most significant milestone towards earning your professional teaching, leadership, and counseling credentials. We have some other students here who may not be here. Some of them are graduate students who've already been inducted into the honor societies, but I don't recognize them just the same. We have a couple of students, a couple of undergraduate students, a few. I know some of you are waiting on your admissions letters to graduate school, but we have a few students who've received their admission letters to graduate school already. Is Elizabeth Barnett here? She's not here, but I'm going to recognize her. Elizabeth Barnett has been admitted to 2 very prestigious universities for graduate school. Elizabeth Barnett has been admitted to Columbia University and Temple University. Colleen Reddick, is she here? She's been admitted to Loyola University, Clemson University, and the University of Georgia for graduate school. These are undergraduate students. And we have others that are pending announcements. I know I've written a few letters of recommendation for a few students, so we're waiting on those letters, those affirmative letters that they've been admitted to their respective graduate schools as well. We have a couple of students who've received job offers and they've signed contracts already. They're graduating this semester. We have Mr. Anthony King. Will he please stand? Mr. Anthony King has accepted an offer and a contract with the Los Angeles Unified School District. Congratulations, Mr. King. And we have Ms. Jayla Collins. Would she please stand if she's here? She's accepted an offer at Rockdale County Public Schools. So congratulations. And we'll have more announcements hopefully at our hooding ceremony, which leads to my next area. I want to make a few announcements regarding what's next in terms of celebrations here at Clark Atlanta as we honor our graduates. On Friday, May the 16th, we will hold our School of Education hooding and recognition ceremony at 5 o'clock in the Haven Warren building, a Davidge Auditorium. That will begin at 5 o'clock. We will process from the School of Education to Davidge Auditorium. It's a very special evening for our graduates, so please put that on your calendars for graduates. And we also need volunteers. Those of you who are students with us, we need volunteers and ushers and ambassadors for that event. So please let us know, let Mr. Berry or Ms. Roy or Dr. Wesley or I know that you're interested in serving as a volunteer for the hooding and recognition ceremony on the 16th. On May 17th, we'll celebrate the baccalaureate here at Clark Atlanta University in the Vivian Wilson Henderson Health and Physical Education Center. The baccalaureate is almost like a church service as we celebrate your exit from the university and entry into your professional lives. That will be held at 10 o'clock in the Epps Gymnasium. Following that, there'll be class photos, and then the university is planning a Panther passage and reception on the lawn on the quadrangle here at Clark Atlanta University. It's going to be a really fun event, so please try to plan to be there as well. There'll be something also called Panther Prowl, and there will be receptions on that day as well. And then on Sunday the 18th, Clark Atlanta will celebrate the commencement exercises at 10 a.m. Yes, at the Georgia State Convocation Center at 10 a.m. So just pay attention to your emails. There'll be additional announcements about protocols and expectations regarding those various ceremonies. Is there anything else? Okay, Provost Gilbert is here. Okay. I want to recognize Provost Gilbert has arrived. So Provost Gilbert, I'm going to allow you to come forward now. And I think my dean colleague is here, Dean Sylvanus Udoka from the School of Business. I don't see him, but I heard he was here. Dean Udoka. He had to leave, but thank you, Provost Gilbert. This is Charlene Gilbert, Dr. Charlene Gilbert, our illustrious Vice President for Academic Affairs and the Provost here at Clark Atlanta University, and a true supporter of the School of Education. So thank you, Dr. Gilbert. She's just getting off of a flight. And I do have your Clark Atlanta pen that was given to me if you need it. I know, okay, but thank you. Provost Gilbert.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I am sorry that I was delayed. I was trying to get here from Chicago, and the flight was canceled like 5 times, and then there was tornado warnings, and I thought, I cannot believe that I have been in this airport for 7 hours, so I'm never flying to Chicago again. But then I landed here, and the sun was shining, and it just reminded me how much I love Atlanta and how much I love CAU. And God is good, because here I am. And I just came by today really, I think Dean Turner, if he hasn't shared, knows that this event, celebrating our top scholars, is one of the most important things to me as your Provost and Chief Academic Officer. So when I arrived here 2 years ago, I asked, I said, do we celebrate all the students who make the Dean's List? Do we celebrate them every semester? Because I felt like if you want excellence, you have to celebrate excellence. And if we have students who have worked really hard and made Dean's List and have been honored for their academic excellence, then we need to throw them a party. We need to recognize them, celebrate them, and honor them. And and I was just so pleased. All of the deans stepped up to meet that call. So we had a big event the first year with all schools, and then the second year, each school has organized their own events, and I try to go to every one. Because again, as your Provost and Chief Academic Officer, these kinds of events bring me so much joy, because you all are the very best of what our faculty and staff have been hoping for, have been trying to prepare you for. You go to these classrooms and you give it your all. I know, looking out in this room, that you all are the students who did every extra assignment, showed up to every class, or at least tell me you did. You're the students who studied. You're the students who maybe chose to skip a party because you knew you had to study for an exam. You made those kinds of choices, and now life is rewarding you for it. I only heard some of the wonderful accolades around where students are going. And that's my other favorite thing, is to hear about what you are doing next now that you have your Clark Atlanta University degree in your hand. The School of Education is just known for preparing excellent teachers. And so I meet people all the time who talk about the careers that they had after they left here, thanks to the training they received in this school. And you are the very best of those students. So we are grateful for you. I just wanted to say congratulations. Thank you for all that you do in the pursuit of excellence. And also to remind you, if you have, well, there are 2 things that came to mind. And I think some of you who've seen me do these speaks, I usually write out this thing. I write out my whole little thing. And there are 2 things I was going to write out that I just have from memory now, and we'll see if I get them right, that I wanted to leave you with. One is, if you have not heard this quote before from Aristotle, you should carry it with you. And that is that the excellence is not an act, it is a habit. You all are in the habit of excellence, achieving excellence, and I want you to continue that in everything that you do, and I know that you will, and it will bring you great success. It will be hard. The next chapter, there may be setbacks, but the one thing I know for sure is that you are CAU Panthers, right? You'll find a way or make a way. You are, in addition to being excellent, you are resilient. And so I know that you all will find your individual paths, and I can't wait to hear your stories. And the second thing that came to mind as I was thinking about this event was actually a spiritual that I remember hearing maybe when I was about your age, a long time ago. But it's the one that goes, when I get to heaven, I just want to hear them say, well done. I'm here to tell you all, well done, thy good and faithful servants. You all have done well. Congratulations, and I'll see you at commencement.
Let's give another round of applause for our provost. For her and she was texting me before the flight, and then she was, I don't know how you got here so fast, but that was God's grace that you got here safely as well. So thank you for always showing up for us. We deeply appreciate that. I want to also say a special, I want to do a recognition for a group of students that we've taken a leadership role with on a state level as well as a national level. The Georgia Association of Educators, Aspiring Educators Group, is represented here. Would you come forward? And we have been a leader in that space for the past 4 or 5 years, and so would you tell us who you are and your title and kind of what we're doing with the Georgia Association of Educators?
Hi everyone, I am Takia Jones, a senior majoring in elementary education, and I am the president of Georgia Association of Aspiring Educators, and we advocate for educators. We advocate for educators' rights. We advocate for children, making sure that they get the proper education that they deserve, and and I want to say shout out to my e-board, our Vice President, Lene Lewis, I'm sorry, y'all, Chelsea Troom, and Lauren Briscoe. So, yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So not only do we create educators and counselors and principals and superintendents, we also prepare leaders in the School of Education. Is Ms. Smiley still here, Victoria Smiley? She is our SGA president. I want to recognize her as well. She is our graduating SGA president, and Jorvis McKee is one of our graduate students, our doctoral student. He's our graduate SGA president. Once again, we also create leaders in the School of Education. We have a long list of former presidents of SGA, graduate and undergraduate level. Now, I didn't know this about this young man. I see him all the time. I've always admired his locks. But I had no idea he could play the piano so well. So let's give a round of applause for Mr. Deshane Brown. Thank you. And also to our soloist, Ms. Caitlin Thomas, earlier. So thank you. And we also have some faculty members who are, she's not really retired, she's semi-retired. Dr. Rebecca Dashiell Mitchell is here. Would you please stand? Okay, and I saw another colleague here, Dr. Omar Ray, who is a faculty member in counselor education. And forgive me if I'm missing anyone, but thank you all for being here. I'm going to yield back to the chair and co-chair of this wonderful ceremony, Dr. Crystal Giddings and Dr. Doris Terrell. So thank you all.
Thank you, parents. Thank you, educators. Thank you, movers and shakers. That's what you are. You are in my heart today. And when you walk out of here, you go back to the promenade, get back in your car, roll your window down just a little bit, and let the wind go beneath your wings. Okay, before we close, I would like to make an announcement. Dr. Bennett certainly would like for the Honor Societies to hang back just for a second for a photograph. And in the meantime, we have some wonderful, wonderful sweet treats in the back for you.
So as I formally dismiss us from this place, in this space, as our president of the university often says, this is hallowed grounds. Amen. So Lord, we thank you for such a wonderful time as this. Help us, Lord, to never take any time that you give us for granted. We thank you for these parents who have worked, oh Lord, so hard, untirelessly, to make sure that these children, these students, I call them my children, but our students, Lord, they come up against so much ugliness in the world. They could have given up. They could have said, I can't do this anymore. It's too hard. I don't like how the country is going. But they didn't do that. They took heed to one of the pillars that says, I'll find a way or I'll make a way. And as one of the famous poets says, life for me ain't been no crystal stair, but I shall not give up. And so this is what we celebrate today. These students who through it all, they said yes to success. And through it all, they defied all odds against them, and they won. So we want you to salute us as we offer to you today some sweetness for all of our wonderful honorees today. And we want to thank all of our teachers who came out tonight to celebrate these young people. This is why we're here, because we love to work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we invite you to partake of our sweet treats. Thank you.
For those of you who may have not received the correct certificate, please check with us before you leave, because we were rushing to try to get those certificates out and get those photo ops, but we need to make sure that you receive the correct certificate. So if you have a certificate that has someone else's name on it, please return that to us. We can make sure that you receive the correct certificate. We had over 133 to distribute. So I want to thank Dr. Seabury and Dr. Wesley and all of those individuals who are making sure we got those certificates out to you correctly. I think we did a pretty good job. I think at least certificate. So that's pretty good odds. But just make sure you get the right certificate. If you don't have the right certificate, we'll make sure that you receive it within the next 24 to 48 hours, okay? But thank you all. Please enjoy the refreshments that we have for you this evening. Take care.